Welcome to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine audio is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region, selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Now here's JP Devine.
When I woke this morning, I checked my iPhone calendar. It's August 2018. We're still in Maine. I still can't believe it. She, a child of this earth, and I returned to Maine 34 years ago, and we were driven to the corner of Silver and Main Street. I was afraid to get out. There were no sirens, no hot dog or taco stands. What had I done? I didn't want to get out of the car. But I did. For those who still ask me how all this happened, this is how it happened. August of 1984, Hollywood. She and I had finally decided that 20 years in California were enough. The girls were in college and we were restless. By that time, I had killed all 40 rose bushes that had come with the house, and the infamous Night Stalker had killed all of his victims. Crime was on the rise and acting jobs on the decline. Together, she and I had grown weary of the Hollywood fast lane. Serial killers, 5-year droughts, the eternal summers and 89-degree Christmases. Without our daughters, we were reduced to 2 knives and forks, 2 plates, 2 empty chairs collecting dust. By that time, we'd created this fantasy that the money from the sale of this big, expensive California house, with its avocado trees and dead rose bushes, would surely get us a mansion by the sea, in Maine, with a lighthouse in every corner, 2 cars in the garage, snow at Christmas, a lobster in every pot. At an audition the next day, I broke the news to my closest colleagues. It was received with shock and awe. I first told comedian Charlie Nelson Riley, who stared at me and patted the chair next to him. "Sit down, darling," he whispered. "It's the heat. You'll get over it." Dom DeLuise, who had been with me since 1955, waited almost 15 minutes before gasping, "What will you wear?" For the record, once Dom became truly famous, he bought property in Portland. No one would believe we would do it. Now Charles and Dom are gone. My Hollywood past is littered with gravestones and yellowing obits in my old paper. Oh, yes. In 1984, I was among those who believed that leaving Pink's famous hot dogs in La Brea, the Monkey Bar in Chinatown, and Lucy's El Adobe restaurant where the Kennedys hang out would have been considered not only unthinkable, but pointless. Sunlight lit our days. The Hollywood sign was our nightlight. Absurd. Lorenzo Music, who was the original voice of the cat Garfield, and Carlton, the doorman on the television show Rhoda, stopped me in the cereal aisle at Ralph's Market and cautioned me. "Young brother," he said, "this is Hollywood. If you're coming back, don't leave. Nobody will remember you." Lorenzo died on August 4th, 2001. Do you remember him? One summer night, she and I sat in the dark, listening to the sirens far away and listening to her talk about her last visit home. I knew the pressure was on. It's still a wonderful, peaceful little college town where everyone has lunch at this little restaurant, The Villager, and dinner at a place called Steve's, where on Friday nights everyone gets together for drinks and dinner, and Democrats and Republicans sit so close their chairs touch. It's like a Frank Capra town. Isn't that wonderful? Frank Capra, the man who brought us It's a Wonderful Life, You Can't Take It With You, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington into our lives. She figured that would win me over. She was right. We bought new suitcases. Well, it's 2018. Steve's is gone. Democrats and Republicans don't even speak, let alone let their chairs touch. The nice little villager that has survived the harsh winds of progress is now sitting in the cold shadows of a semi-skyscraper. There are 2 colleges, a plethora of pizza joints, and of course, 7 minutes up the road, a Starbucks. So after 34 birthdays, 6 presidents, it's 5 Priuses, 6 dogs, 7 smartphones, and no rose bushes, we are still here. Waterville now is more energized than sleepy. It's more of an HBO sitcom than a Frank Capra movie. Oh, I'm still restless, but I can't leave. I'm afraid if I come back, you won't remember me.
Thanks for listening to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region. Selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Make sure you pick up Central Maine Sunday this week wherever newspapers are sold, and visit our website at centralmaine.com.